Okay, I want to talk about a problem that I think exists within Rothbard's ethical framework, at least as he put it in Ethics of Liberty. Um, okay, basically, in Ethics of Liberty, Rothbard says that when an individual initiates force against another individual, the aggressor consents to have an equal level of violence or coercion used against them. So basically, if I punch someone in the face, my action of punching someone in the face, in effect, consents to have my own face punched. Because basically, what I'm saying when I punch another human in the face is I'm saying that humans don't have a right not to be punched in the face. So if someone comes and punches me in the face, I can't very well say, "Hey, you can't punch me because I have a right not to be punched in the face because I'm a human and yeah, same rules apply." So yeah, that's the argument. So basically, if I punch someone in the face, either the person or I guess they can designate like a proxy can get like revenge and punch me in the face, get some retribution or whatever. All right, and that's actually pretty mainstream, I think, when you think about it. I mean, I think at least in that situation, most people would agree with that. Um, yeah, it's in line with the non-aggression principle and all that stuff. But I think there's a problem there. At least there's a problem if you're claiming that that's like a 100% consistent system, because I think there's a problem. All right, so here's my situation. This gets a little complicated, so I'm going to explain it the best I can, uh, but try to listen carefully. Okay, let's say Alex kills Brad. Okay, Alex kills Brad. So Chris is a friend of Brad, or whatever, and says, okay, Alex, by killing Brad, shows that he doesn't think humans have a right to their lives. So Chris says, I hate Alex, um, and he shows that he has. I want to kill him, and he shows he doesn't think humans have a right to their lives. So I think I'm ethically justified to kill him. So I'm going to kill him. So Chris kills Alex. All right, and that's like what he's supposed to do in that system or whatever. He's justified in doing that. Well, then let's say a fourth party comes in, Doug. Okay, and Doug sees. I'm trying to remember the names. Doug sees that Chris just killed Alex, and so Doug says, "Hey, I was a good friend of Alex. I see that Chris doesn't value human lives. I'm, furious at Chris. I want to kill him. And since Chris's actions of murdering Alex show that he doesn't value human life, uh, I'm ethically justified to kill him." So you go on forever. Then if Doug kills Chris, then someone would be justified to kill Doug, and someone would be justified to kill them, and it seems to go on and on. Um, Now, I feel like the obvious counter argument here, the only counter argument I can think of, was what you can say is you can say that, okay, remember the situation. Alex kills Brad, then Chris kills Alex. Well, when Chris kills Alex, all he is really consenting is all he's really saying in that action is he's saying that murderers don't have a right to their lives. Uh, he's not saying that all people don't have a right to their lives. He's just saying murderers don't have a right to their lives. So when Doug tries to kill Chris, Chris can say, "Hey, I haven't consented to my own murder because I'm not a murderer, or I haven't murdered an innocent person. I've only murdered a murderer. So until I murder an innocent person, I haven't consented to my own death." All right. I think that's fucked up. I don't think you can really say that. I don't think like that's fair, because if you're allowed to like limit the human race and say like I didn't consent to I didn't say that all humans don't have a right to their life. I just said these humans who do a certain thing don't have a right to their life. Well, if you can do that, then you can kill anyone, because I can just say I'm going to kill Stephen because I think people named Stephen don't have a right to their lives. And if someone tries to kill me, you can't kill me because my name is, Second Treatise or Josh or whatever. You can't kill me because my name's not Stephen. I've only consented to murdering people named Stephen. You understand what I'm saying? So if you can limit like the scope of whatever, then the whole thing seems to fall apart in my eyes. So I think this is a pretty big problem, actually. I mean, like, not that it matters, but I mean, if you're like a real strict adherent to ethics of liberty or like Rothbard's ethical framework, I think that's a real problem there. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. So I'd be interested. I know a few people are really big fans of Rothbard and really like that stuff. So I'd be interested in what they would have to say to that.